Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Yeah, sorry, it's been a bit of a while since we've uploaded here on the channel, but you probably might know we've got quite a bit to unpack today. So as a lot of you might be aware, I've had probably about a month off from all social media recently. So YouTube, Instagram and Strava pretty much as well, taking myself off all of it. I've been having quite a few mental health issues that kind of been dealing with and sorting that out. So it was about 4 weeks ago. I had some really bad pains all across my chest and they were just getting worse and worse and worse, to a point where I was on the phone to the doctor and they said, you need to go down to A&E to have that checked out. Yeah, it's horrible just feeling like somebody literally just sort of sitting on my chest, could hardly breathe. And since I broke my ankle, I do suffer quite a bit with like sort of health anxiety and things. So that kind of went into a full-blown panic attack then. I went down in A&E and they did all their tests and everything, like ECGs, x-rays across my chest and everything. Amazing people in there, but you know, they said they couldn't find anything that I was in any sort of danger, so they sent me away, then went back to the doctors a few days later, some more blood tests, some more ECGs and everything. And yeah, to cut a long story short, I mean, thank you to all the amazing people in NHS. They said that it's most likely just suffering with stress and anxiety and getting these pains as a result of that. So it's been really horrible over the last few weeks. Just felt completely out of control, having these constant sort of pains. I'm feeling a lot better now, so yeah, I'm in a bit of a better situation, but just felt completely outside my own body, completely out of control with what was going on. And yeah, really was it's very scary. Really didn't know what to do and how to sort it out. But of course, Sarah, who sits over here normally, has been amazing through all of this. We reached out and we got some help, and the doctors and spoke to a few friends of mine, recommended getting some CBT therapy and using some of the mindful apps on your phone. So I downloaded Calm, which has been surprisingly helpful, I must say. Have started a course in CBT. Cognitive behavioural therapy, to try and sort of build this and get through this and process things a lot better in my head. So it's really hard to know exactly how all of this has come about. I don't have sort of obvious triggers. It's probably a combination of a lot of different things. But yeah, all of this really did start when I broke my ankle. I haven't really managed to process all of that stuff with everything that happened with that. I really do suffer a bit with the online trolling. That's just life on the internet. Unfortunately, it's incredibly sad thing of when you put stuff out online, you put yourself out there for criticism, and some people take that to the next level, and it really is quite hard at times, and you do question, why are you doing this? But as my t-shirt says, we're in this for the long run. I'm not going to be beaten by that. It's a very, very, very small minority, and this community on the whole part is amazing, and yeah, it's just unfortunate that it can really get you down at times. But hopefully we can get back to making some videos, putting some more positive content out there. We are trying to move house as well, which doesn't help with all of this sort of stuff. But here we are 4 weeks later on, and hopefully, as you can see, I'm a little bit happier, well, you haven't seen how I have been, but I'm a lot happier and much better place now. So just quickly, guys, a huge thank you, as I've had so many messages of people reaching out, just saying, are you okay and everything. I haven't felt able to respond to anybody yet, but I will try and get back to people as I come back on to social media. So yeah, thank you for all the love out there. It really means so much to me. And of course, finally, guys, it's okay not to be okay. I really have not been okay over the last few weeks. And yeah, things are getting a lot better now. Mental health is a huge issue at the moment with the pandemic and everything that's going on. It's going to last probably longer than the pandemic, unfortunately, with a lot of people suffering with these sorts of issues out there. So if that's you and you are struggling, I'll put some links below. I got in touch with Mind charity. But yeah, you don't need to suffer alone. Please speak out. Please speak to someone in your friends and family, or pick up the phone and speak to someone, because we'll get through this. And the pandemic and everything it's brought, there's much happier times ahead. Right, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here and get out for a run. We can catch up on everything that you've been doing and I've been doing running wise over the next few weeks, and hopefully get back to normal. I'll give you some updates and things on all of this type of stuff. But yeah, feeling a lot better now. So thank you very much for listening. Right guys, we're back out on the River Thames here by my old faithful life boy, who sits and watches me do my warm-ups pretty much every day, because yeah, we've been doing quite a lot of running recently, even though it hasn't been on Strava. We'll be back on Strava very soon. So yeah, we're just going to head out along the river to Woolwich, go past the airport for about 20 odd K's worth. Sarah's coming with me. Sarah is actually dressed up for an Arctic expedition today. She's got 3 socks on. 2 socks on, go out 5 layers on top. So yeah, it's a little bit cold, about 8 degrees. But anyway, that's enough about us. We want to hear about you, and I'm going to go back inside and get my rain jacket. So we see you out on the run in a different jacket in a bit. It's lovely here in London today. Just going past the driving range. I've got a booking there on the first day they open back up. Can't wait to get in and hit some balls. Past all the Canary Wharf and the River Thames. But yeah, anyway, chatted a lot about myself so far. I want to know what's up with you. What has been happening in your lives? What have I missed over the last few weeks? And yeah, got any races you've got coming up that you're planning to do in the summer? Some trails, some roads, some mountains. Where are you going to be? What's happening? What is new?
What shoes are you wearing today, Ben?
These are the latest kicks from Puma.
Puma.
Carbon plated kicks from Puma. So I've been doing about 100k a week. The calf is 99.9% okay again. So yeah, no big dramas there. And yeah, just we're doing lots of easy miles, and hopefully now in a better place to be able to get back into solid training for the Wrexham Elite Marathon.
Ben's carrying my bike up. My hero.
Oh, come on, Greenwich Council, fix the lift, please. So guys, we're 13k into the run at 4:25 pace so far. Put the miles up on the screen. Just going past at the airport here, and yeah, just here about 4 or 5 weeks ago is where I strained my calf muscle when we were doing that session, and we'll come back and finish that session off very soon, hopefully, because yeah, the calf has been good as gold again. You enjoying your cycle, Sarah?
Yeah, now that it's stopped raining.
Now that it's stopped raining, all good. Smells back on. Warm enough?
Yeah.
8 degrees in all the layers. Spring isn't far away. Come on, guys and girls, let's carry on getting it done. Nearly finishing the run now, and just behind me is the Excel Centre London Marathon registration point in October, and we'll do a little video all like that when that time comes. But now, well, it was the Nightingale Hospital and more recently Mass Vaccination Centre. So yeah, just need to say again thank you NHS heroes for helping me over these last few weeks, and all the frontline workers around the world. Ahead of me we've got the A2, Canary Wharf, the Crystal Building just here, and I think, as I said last time, this is where the park runners will be back there soon. Right, let's go, Sarah. What's for lunch?
Sweet potato burgers. And
sweet potato, burger and jacket potato. So see us back at the flat for that in a bit. Right guys, as you might be able to see behind me and up here, we're up in Canary Wharf because yeah, just heading into central London because I've got an appointment for some more treatment on my ankle, and I'll take you guys along because unfortunately this is going to put me out of action for running for a little time. So I think we've made about 75k this week so far. It's Thursday today, and the week is going to end there because I'm going to be out of action for about 4, 5, 6 days. Just here in Oxford, on Oxford Street, maybe the most famous shopping street in the whole of the UK, crossing the road in a dodgy place as always, but yeah, not very busy today, but actually looking a little bit busier than it has done in the past, which is nice to see. But yeah, so I'm just heading to a clinic now to get what is called a steroid injection into my ankle, because yeah, I've had an MRI, I've had more x-rays recently because I just don't have the range of motion in it anywhere like the other ankle. It's really imbalanced between the two, so there's still a lot of scar tissue in there I've been trying to get out. I'm just editing this video, and just a slight warning, there is a massive injection and needle coming up, so if that's not your thing, if that's a bit triggering, just fast forward the next 30 seconds. And I'm hoping that with a steroid injection it's just going to free up things a little bit. It's only a temporary solution, it will probably last about 6 months and we'll see. So maybe the long-term thing is to take all the metalwork out and completely start again. Right, there we go. How big was that needle? I had my eyes closed, but I've just looked at the footage again. Oh my God, that was so scary. But yeah, that's it. Now I've got to have about 5, 6, 7 days of no running. Can walk around okay, but yeah, we'll be back to running shortly and getting back fit for the Wrexham Elite Marathon, which is coming up far too soon, but I'm determined to get there in the best shape possible. So that's it guys, thank you so much for following along. The one bit of advice I'd take for a takeaway from this video is please, everybody out there, just take a minute or 2 minutes each day just to check in with yourself and ask yourself, how am I doing today? How am I coping with everything that's going on? And if it isn't great, you can obviously reach out, friends and family, or online to some of the organisations out there that are there to support and help us. You know, if you are struggling with anything I've talked about today, please get in touch with someone out there. I haven't turned many of the adverts on in this video today, but anything this video does generate in ad revenue will be donated to the Mind charity for helping me. Right, that's it. Thank you so much for all the support, the likes and shares. It means the world to us, and yeah, wish you all the very best with your running. We'll be back stronger than ever in the next video in a few days. Thank you so much guys, and we'll see you in the next one.